𝐂𝐫𝐮𝐳. Money's the motivation, money's the conversation. You on vacation, we getting paid, so we on vacation. I did it for the fam. It's whatever we had to do, it's just who I am. Yeah, it's the life I chose. Gunshots in the dark, one eye closed. And we got it cooking like a one-eye stove. You can catch me kissing my girl with both eyes closed. Yeah, perfecting my passion, thanks for asking. Couldn't slow down, so we had to crash it. You use plastic, we bout cash. I see some people ahead that we gon' pass, yeah. I never feel.
All right, there he is, ladies and gentlemen, Pedro Ramos with his two corner
Yep.
man. Now, walking out next, it's going to be his opponent. He is currently undefeated, 3-0. Ladies and gentlemen, please make way for 𝐂𝐫𝐢�00. All right, pick two cornermen, cause keep 𝐑𝐭𝐿𝐲. And that's the thing. All right, so 𝐑𝐭𝐿𝐲 Bobby. Where's he at? Where's he at? All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, first main card here on Room on Netflix pay-per-view. I'll get this settled in. All right, as the fighters are doing the last adjustments here, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, coming next to you, the biggest event of Room history, Room 300 Day 1, Pereira taking on Montana Jr., the undisputed junior middleweight. And then the next day on Day 2, Room 300 Day 2, 𝐓𝐫𝐢𝐳𝐤 taking on the #1 pound-for-pound king, Duncan. And a match which, you know, it's going to have a lot of adversity, especially for Graham, since Duncan has already defeated his best student, Maddox Haney. But here we go, enough talking. Both fighters are in the middle for round number 1. And let me invite to speak my good fellow friend, Victor Pereira. This bout is 8 rounds, 35 seconds, 4 KD rule. If your corners jump in, you will be punished. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First main card of Room on Netflix pay-per-view here in Rhode Island. We're going to get this started here any second. And this guy got a whole corner, bro. No, we're not doing that, yo. All right, here we go. Round number 1. Round number 1 of 8, ladies and gentlemen. Right away, Pedro setting up the pace on Carl Nixon here. Why is this guy streaming, bro? Ooh, good shot from Pedro. We might have an early lockdown here. Ooh. Both fighters are gassed out here. It's going to be about timing here at this point on. And round number 1, good shots from Pedro. This is going to be a Pedro round. All right, bro. Yo. How do I leave the stream? I don't want to. All right, I guess I'll just mute you. Stream. I don't want to. Here we go. Round number 2 of 8, ladies and gentlemen, in the first main card. Again, Pedro looked like he was setting up the pace early. Carl Nixon really had no response towards the beginning, but at the end,
we saw
a little bit of a comeback.
Pedro set the pace, and Carl couldn't keep up with it.
Ooh, good shots from Pedro, ladies and gentlemen. Good shots. A good 1-2 coming from the Puerto Rican. And, ooh, a great right hook right on the chin flash.
Pedro's dominating.
Good shots from Pedro Ramos. There's going to be a Pedro Ramos round. Ooh, might be a 10-8. Ooh.
That's
very, very close to a 10-8.
Maybe 2 more timed shots and it could have been 10-8, but no.
All right. Fighters are having a little bit of a pep talk with their cornerman, and we'll be heading into round number 3 shortly. What the? All right. Ooh, good shots from Pedro. A good 1-2 coming from Pedro.
Carl can go in now, but though, nice shot from both fighters.
Ooh, a good pivot from Carl, though. He's starting to find the rhythm of Pedro a little bit, but Pedro, again, countering Carl. Ooh, a dodge power from Carl Nixon. And now Carl wants to set up the pace here. It might be his round. Oh, no, I think that's still a Pedro round. Very close round there.
Pedro up 3-0. Carl can't keep up, seems like.
Yeah, Sunken is streaming, bro. Dynamite, you could go off stage if you want. Sunken is streaming. All right, round number 4, halfway into this main card bout. Pedro looks like he's the superior fighter here. But again, this is why the lighter divisions is one of the best, because a lot of these men have one-punch power in which they could, surprise you and just drop you with a single punch. But Carl Nixon getting tagged up a little bit here on the front foot, and it looks like Pedro Ramos is going to have the upper hand here again in round number 4, unless there's a power thrown. Ooh, good movement from Pedro. Ooh, good defense from Pedro Ramos. This has been a great performance from him so far. And now we're heading into round number 5. That was a very, very good power. Again, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, the lighter divisions are one of the best because a lot of these men have one-punch power. And, to come to this point where you're down 4-0, theoretically, you're gonna want to knock out. But bro, Tito, quit crying about the TPs, bro. We're over here heading the event. You're over here crying about the TPs. You haven't done nothing, bro. You're a mod. You haven't done anything. All right, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 5. Ooh, good shots from Carl Nixon on the back foot. And then Pedro. Ooh, good timing from Carl Nixon. This might be his first round here unless there's a power punch. But no, I think that's going to be a Carl Nixon round all day long. Yep, Carl Nixon. The first round that Carl Nixon has taken clearly. And, we're going into round number 6.
Yo. Yeah, Carl's going to need, like, the next couple rounds, he's going to need a knockdown.
Carl Nixon is going to want to start changing something up and start going.
Was that Carl's round?
Yeah, that was Carl's round. He's going to want to be going for a little bit of a more aggressive style here. But here we go, round number 6. Corner is out. And Carl Nixon, he's still in the fight, nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
But
I think if Carl wins these next 3 rounds, he could make it a tie.
yeah, he's still in the fight. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, but I still think Pedro Ramos is up.
Enough rounds.
Ooh, good movement from Pedro Ramos here on the front foot, and
Ooh,
good back dodging from Carl Nixon.
Carl's
He's getting the rhythm of Pedro, but he's gassing out a little bit here. And he's panic dodging, and Pedro might have a power punch. Oh, good round for Pedro Ramos.
All right, well, Carl's definitely gonna need knockdowns.
This has been a very good event so far. Nonetheless, I think this has been one of the more underrated events. We've had good fights, and this is our second fight, I think. Third. Yeah, third. You know, Pedro Ramos again in the front foot. If I'm Carl Nixon, I'm wanting to gas him out, baiting him into throwing something he doesn't want to throw, and that way I can counter him and potentially, you know, get a knockdown. Ooh, good movement from Carl Nixon, though. This is very solid movement. But I still, I dodged power, and I still think that's a Pedro Ramos round. And now we're heading into the last round, and you've won one singular round. I think you're gonna need a knockdown. Here we go, round number 8.
Yeah. Can you start timer?
Yeah, I got you. Sure. Round number 8, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a good fight. Fighters, if you want to touch up now. But here we go. Corners and round number 8. There you go. Wow, this has been a pretty good fight so far. And these are junior welterweights. We're talking about a division where there's a lot of good contenders. You know, a win for Pedro Ramos could mean potentially a high-ranked spot. But the fight isn't over yet. Carl Nixon still fighting back here in round number 8.
Pedro will be 4-2-1, but if Carl wins, he could be 4-0, which is very promising as our WBC champion at.
And Pedro Ramos goes down. Wow, what a perfectly timed shot. Wow, that's definitely gonna add some heat into the scorecards. But here we go into the judges panels, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, that was a good shot, dude.
Perfectly timed power shot. But that was the last thing we saw of, you know, middle. You know,
and Pedro Ramos saying he still won.
Yeah, I mean, Junior Mo is very stacked as our WBC champion. Ahmed Garcia is 4-0, and we have other champions that I don't know. I forgot.
All right, well, here we go. After 8 rounds of boxing, ladies and gentlemen, we have gone to the judges' scorecards here in Rhode Island, live through the Ryan Center in South Kingston. We go to the judges' scorecards for unanimous decision. All judges score this bout 77-74 to your winner by unanimous decision, Pedro Ramos. What a win for the Puerto Rican here. And, you know, unfortunately, the undefeated record of Carl goes off, but I think it's going to be a lesson learned. All right, hold on. I'm gonna go get a water real quick.
All right, I'll play walkout songs.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, walking out next is Ibrahim Ali. And if you guys aren't familiar with these two fighters, this is a fight in the welterweight division between Jason Trinidad and Abraham Ali. So Abraham Ali should be walking out first. All right, that was Abraham Ali, ladies and gentlemen, walking out next. His opponent is going to be Jason Trinidad. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jason Trinidad. All right, let's speed this up. All right, well, here we go.
Making my way downtown.
All right, here we go. All right, just hurry this up. All right, I'll do timer.
Okay.
Bro, all right. All right, just start. I'm sure they know the rules. 35 seconds for KD, bro. Here we go. Round number 1. Jason, Abraham. Both fighters are in a rush here for some reason, but you know, Jason, it looks like he's landing the better shots.
Yeah, I spar Jason a lot of times. He's a very skilled fighter. His style is annoying because of his dodges and timing, and like he's like not like rage baits, like he like just baits you kind of. But right now, he has Ibrahim hurt a little bit here. He needs
good
Ibrahim
shots from
fast.
both fighters. I think it's gonna be a Jason round. Ooh, that's a close round. Ooh, I think it's a draw round.
Yeah, it's a draw round. Very close.
No, that's a draw. That's a draw. Back up. All right, start the round.
All right, we're in a rush here because of these two.
All right, we're in a time crunch. So here we go, round number 2. You know, Abraham Ali. You know, back in those 6'4" days, I remember that name a lot.
Yeah.
I remember he was a big prospect.
I remember him because he fought in PBC on like a Sunday night. But our final main card is unfortunately not here, ladies and gentlemen. So I think we will skip that because neither fighter are here.
Yeah, so wait, who's not coming? Oh, both fighters are gassed here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, good timing from Jason. Ooh, very good, solid round. Oh, I think that's Abraham Ali round. Oh, he tees off on him in the corner. All right, I'll heal. All right, just start off the round 3. All right, yo, all right, relax. All right, here we go, round 3. Oh shit! Wait, hold up. Wait. Give him a sec. Give him a sec. All right. Yeah, like we were talking about Abraham Ali. All right. Sorry. Like we were talking about Abraham Ali. You know, I remember that name a lot during the OG beta days of you guys 2 engages. By the way. Whoa! What the heck, yo? All right, ban this guy, bro.
Bro, Mari.
All right, start the round. Yeah, like I was saying though, if you remember back in the OG days, Abraham Ali, he was a name a lot of people feared, and now that he's getting towards his, you know, later stage of his career, a lot of people don't really want to fight him because, you know, he has a very good ability of outboxing you. But here, Jason is getting the better out of Abraham, and I think both of these fighters should have a power punch. And Abraham Ali, he's having a little bit of trouble here in round number 3. Good shots coming from Jason, ladies and gentlemen. We could see a knockdown here in round number 3 if he times it perfectly. And I think that's gonna be a 10-8. Oh no, that's not a 10-8. That's not.
Yeah.
All right. I'll do health, and you just start the round. Why is Abraham crashing out, bro?
It's just a game, bro. Calm down.
All right, Abraham Ali. You know, a little bit of crash out action here.
I mean, he's gassed himself out anyways without the mic. So why is he blaming me?
Yeah, it's not like the mic is fighting for
Yeah,
you.
oh,
but, good shot from
Jason's
Jason.
scoring on him now. Ibrahim could go down this round.
Oh,
Big power by
punch from
Jason.
I think Abraham's gonna go down.
Oh, but
Oh, what a power punch from Abraham, though. It's a back and forth war, ladies and gentlemen.
oh my,
what a round. Wow, that was incredible.
The best round of tonight. It is not 4-1, bro. Calm down.
All right. Just start. Damn, that was a good round.
Yo, that was a crazy good round. You know, they're
Alright,
both
round
going
one,
at it.
round
They're
number
throwing
5.
hands. Jason threw the power. Then Ibrahim just landed back on the chin.
Oh,
Ibrahim has
wait,
a moment
though.
here. Ibrahim
Yes,
has gassed out here.
Abraham found his timing here.
Ooh, Ibrahim needs to go in
Ooh,
now.
good timing from
But
Abraham.
Jason's gassed.
And Jason is in
gassed
trouble,
out
ladies
here.
and gentlemen. If Abraham times his punches, he could very much get a 10-8. But again, it's a back and forth, and Jason is going at it with Abraham, ladies and gentlemen, in the middle of the ring. And round number 5, they're brawling it out. And I still think that's a Jason round.
Yeah, Ibrahim sold that round.
Yeah, he just had to back up, dude. You weren't going to get the 10-8 on 200 ping. All right, here we go. Round number 6. Round number 6 of 8, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a fireworks fight. These are the type of fights we want to see in Rover.
Yeah, this could be fight tonight, honestly.
Yeah, this shit was a war. All right, but there's still 2 more rounds left, and they're going at it again, brawling it out. Ooh, good 9 from Abraham Ali. And now he's gassing out Jason, but Jason's on the front foot, and now he's countering Abraham. And both of these fighters have a power punch, I believe. Whoever lands it first is going to drop him. Oh. And that's going to be the end of the round. That's going to be a Jason round.
Yeah, Jason's brawling, but he knows when to take the round. That's important as a prospect.
All right, here we go. Round number 7.
Jason's 4-1. Ibrahim is 3-1.
You know, both of these fighters have a little bit of, you know, they've experienced losses, but I don't think a loss defines you. There's a lot of great champions of losses here, but here we go.
Yeah,
Abraham teeing off.
Like Vitor Pereira and Ace Spencer Jr., they both have losses.
Yeah.
But they're both...
big power punch from Jason. But and a perfect power dodge from Jason, and he saves himself from a knockdown. Dang.
That was a crazy dodge.
Wow, what a fight.
Jason Trinidad is truly a crazy
they
man.
want a brawl.
Let's
Wait,
see
do
it
I have the
happen.
emote? Oh, no, I don't have the emote. All right. I was going to do the brawling emote. All right, here we go. Round number 8. Last round. This has been purely war in the welterweight division. Both of these fighters already won fight of the night for sure. There's no doubt about this.
Yeah.
So they're just brawling it out here in the middle. Good shot from Abraham. He's trying to get a lick back on Jason, but Jason with great timing. He might. Whoa, what the hell? Dang, whoa.
It's a brawl.
One of these fighters are going down. Abraham Ali. It looks like he's about to go down. Oh, but Jason might go. Oh, Abraham Ali goes down in the last round. What a fight. They promised us they would brawl, and they completed the promise. All right, fighters middle. Damn, what a fight. That was a crazy fight. Crazy fight. All right, fighters middle. After 8 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' panels here, ladies and gentlemen. Give a round of applause for these 2 fighters here. We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All judges scored 79-73. To your winner by unanimous decision, Jason Trinidad. All right, bro, Jaden, I'm about to demote you, bald ass nigga. All right, reset. Yo, that guy needs to reset. What's this guy doing? I want to just TP him, bro. Where's he at? What the hell? Where's Jason? All right, co-main event time, ladies and gentlemen. Apollo Montana taking on Axel Marchini in the co-main event. Here. I guess is Axel here?
Yeah.
All right, let's get this started going.
Oh wait, no, wait. Axel
Apollo.
wasn't here. Axel wasn't here.
Here, let me ping him. I think he was asking. All right, let's see how we're doing on the servers. I spent 100 Robux on this, by the way. So, holy shit, we're 7th. That's not bad. I mean, we're ahead of. And we're a little bit behind RBC. That's not too bad. Oh, bro, it's because PBC is hosting right now. I think Maddox is fighting.
Yeah.
Has this fight started or not?
No.
Oh damn. All right. Well, I know what I'm gonna be doing after this, ladies and gentlemen. But here we go. Enough talking. We're waiting for Axel Marchini to get verification he could fight. Has been of calling him a journeyman. I don't think he's a journeyman though, as he is fighting for the WBA welterweight title against Axel Marchini.
Hey, if Axel doesn't join, let's do Apollo versus Jaden 5.
Oh, dude, I don't think Jamal in a PVC fight. I don't think Traps is gonna be too happy about that shit. He's gonna be pissed, dude. He's gonna be like Dana White when Connor and what's his name, Michael Chandler about to fight. He's not gonna want them to fight for free.
Axel has a minute.
Huh?
To join. Axel has a minute to join.
All right, we'll just skip him if you don't join, bro.
Yeah.
All right, I put the timer. I put the timer for 1 minute. Oh, he said give me 1 minute. All right. Well, I mean, I'll restart the timer. So 1 minute officially going on.
Well, Axel's here. Axel's here.
All right, TPM. All right. Well. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Co-main event. Apollo Montana, who's been fighting his entire career to get to this stage, he is, minutes away from achieving a world title, and the first world title of his career. He's had multiple attempts and he's falling short. Can this be the one? We will have to find out here. Taking on hard-hitting Axel Marchini. Let's go.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming up to you, he is the seasoned prospect, Axel Marchini.
¿Cómo te llamas, baby? Desde que te vi supe que eras pa' mí. Dile a tus amigas que andamos ready. Esto lo seguimos en el after party. ¿Cómo te llamas, baby? Desde que te vi supe que eras pa' mí. Dile a tus amigas que andamos ready. Esto lo seguimos en el after party. Con calma, yo quiero ver cómo ella lo menea. Mueve ese boom boom girl. Es una asesina cuando baila, quiere que todo el mundo la vea. I like your boom boom girl. Con calma, yo quiero ver cómo ella lo menea.
And next, coming out to, ladies and gentlemen, he is the seasoned veteran, Apollo Montana. All right. And
there you go.
We'll do intros.
Me?
Yeah. I will.
All right, you could do it if you want. I don't
All
care.
right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live for the co-main event of the evening. 12 rounds for the WBA welterweight championship of the world. Live from the tennis court. Wait, I'm sorry. Live from the Ryan Center in South Kingston, Rhode Island, for Road on Netflix pay-per-view. Cruz versus Trinidad. And now introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner tonight, wearing the red and white and blue shorts of his home country, Puerto Rico. Tonight he steps into the ring, 5 feet 7 inches tall. His record stands at 10 victories, including 2 defeats, with 1 draw and 1 no contest, with 7 wins coming by way of a knockout. Fighting out of Puerto Rico, presenting, he is Axel Marchini. And his opponent, fighting out of the red blue corner tonight, stepping into the ring, he wears the green, black, and yellow shorts of his home country, Jamaica. Tonight, stepping into the ring at 5 feet 11 inches tall. His record stands at a great 14 victories, 3 defeats, with 5 draws, and 13 knockouts to his name. Fighting out of Kingston, Jamaica, presenting the seasoned veteran. He is Apollo Montana.
All right, fighters middle. We don't care that Jamal is here, bro. We skipped his fight. All right, here we go. Fighters middle. Reminder, ladies and gentlemen, this is for the WBA welterweight title here, and this is something Apollo's been crying for and fighting for his entire career here at Road Room. If he does it today, trust me, the Montanas are gonna go crazy. But he doesn't have no easy challenge ahead of him, as he has the very well seasoned Axel Marchini. We've seen him in a bunch of wars, but trust me when I say there's gonna be a knockdown here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Seconds away from the co-main event, ladies and gentlemen, here on Ryan Center, Rhode Island. Here we go,
The
ladies and
referee
gentlemen.
wishes them good luck, and we are off, ladies and gentlemen.
Good shots from Apollo Montana, bringing the fire right away, the Jamaican spirit. You know, he's taking on the Puerto Rican Axel Marchini, who we've seen many times come up and fight for, you know, big achievements. I'm pretty sure he was part of the first few generation of welterweight fighters here at Road Room, but, you know, Apollo, he's a seasoned veteran here. Good shots already from Apollo. Ooh, good 1-2 from Axel, though, and I think that's going to be enough for Axel to take the round. All right, ooh, good shot at the
nice
end from
shot
Axel.
A calm round so far, but both fighters were able to lay in their fair share of shots. Axel just,
You know,
we're just,
oh, wait, let me
Axel
TP
just
this
took the
guy.
upper
I
hand.
think, all right, bro, round number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Axel
You know,
takes the
Apollo
first round.
is a fan favorite, and I've grown, and Apollo has honestly grown on me as a fighter.
Yeah, I think he's overlooked because of his abilities, but hey, he's here fighting for a title, and you're sitting on the couch eating chips. But here we go, Apollo, good shots. Whoa, good shots from Apollo.
Nice
Apollo
shot
might
from
take
Apollo
the
there.
round.
Oh, never
Oh,
mind.
but
Axel
Axel.
takes it.
Oh, you know, Apollo, I think he's starting to find his rhythm a little bit, even though. Oh, good shots from both fighters. Oh, that's an Apollo round.
Oh, nice
Wow.
IQ from Apollo.
All right, well, I think Apollo is starting to find this pace here. We saw him slow down midway into the round, but he got the round. Round number 2. Round number 3, here we go. You know, Apollo's rival.
Apollo, and right now he's making the best of it.
Apollo's rival, Jaden.
Both fighters are actually wearing their home country shorts. Axel Marchini in the red, white, and blue of Puerto Rico. Apollo in the green.
Oh, good shots from Apollo, though. He's spamming, though. So, oh, Axel's gassed, though. Axel's gassed out here, and Apollo is coming for blood. Oh, good shots from Apollo. Oh my gosh, he's
Whoa.
doing it. He's going off on Axel. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jamaican spirit is coming to life. Wow. And listen, I've heard if Apollo wins, he has a fight coming up, a very big fight.
Yeah. I
Hey,
mean,
who
Apollo
knows?
versus Rocco would be an amazing fight. Both fighters are brawlers.
Hey, but don't forget, Jaden is right there. And we've seen the rivalry Apollo and Jaden has. Who doesn't
Yeah,
want to
but,
skip for the
I mean,
20th time?
Jaden just got dominated by Subriel. So
Oh, good shots from Apollo, ladies and gentlemen. He is rushing through Axel.
the
And
main event
Apollo.
fighters here.
Oh my gosh, Apollo might actually do it. Oh,
Good counter, Apollo.
oh, oh, damn. What a round. Both fighters land a power punch. Damn, that's a crazy round.
I thought
Holy.
if Apollo just timed his shot a little bit more.
Yeah, he would have gone that round. Holy shit, bro. I thought Axel went down.
Yeah, me too.
Holy shit. Man, what a, Apollo, this is why people are starting to grow on him, because he's always bringing, a great performance. And it always gets
Main
violent
event
when he's
here,
in that
Jaime
ring.
Cruz, the IBO welterweight champion. But
Here we
let's
go.
see how
Round
he
number
does.
5.
Off ropes, off ropes.
Oh, shit. No, I can do it because I'm fucking crazy. All right. No. Stay on ropes. You're crazy too. All right. Good shots from Apollo, though. Oh, good timing from Apollo. He is timing Axel, but he needs to slow down a little bit. He already has the round. Just back off and take the round. No need to spam. But, hey, I guess this is what makes Apollo special, losing the rounds that he had in the bag. And this is going to be an Axel Marchini round.
No, I think it could be falls off activity, honestly.
Nah, that's Axel. That's Axel, bro. That's
Yeah,
Axel.
that's actually.
Damn, bro. Apollo, if he had better IQ, then he would be good. He's just like, he has no IQ. Like, he could have taken those 2 last rounds comfortably just by backing up.
Yeah.
But here we go. Round number 6. Off ropes. Off ropes. All right. Good shots from Apollo again. It seems like Apollo starts off very well against Axel, but then Axel, he kind of baits him into gassing out,
Bro,
and that's where...
Apollo is dodging a lot, not gonna lie. But so is Axel.
Yeah, Axel's falling for it, though. Ooh, good shots from... Oh, Axel's gassed out, and Apollo's going for it.
Apollo needs to go now.
Oh, good shots from Apollo.
Go power, Apollo.
Axel's
Go power.
in trouble,
Go
ladies and
power.
gentlemen.
Go
He
it.
might go
Go it.
down.
Go to power,
Oh.
please.
Yo, Axel might go down. Oh, big shots from Apollo.
Is
Big
that
round. It was close to a 10-8, but, just if he had 3 more seconds, Axel was going down. Very good from Apollo Montana, ladies and gentlemen. But here we go, round number 7.
I think Apollo's finding his rhythm a little bit here.
Yeah, he is. He's starting to find the pace of Axel Marchini. He's noticing that Axel, he's falling for the dodges that Apollo is offering to him. But nonetheless, Axel still, he's still in the fight, but he's gassing out again. And Apollo pressuring Axel Marchini here in round number 7.
Apollo could finally become the champion.
Oh, Axel's in a world of trouble here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, good timing from Axel on the back foot, though. I'll give him that. That was a good shot. I think Apollo has Apollo has the power. Apollo's gonna throw it. Oh, horrible power. But oh my gosh. Oh, that's still not. Oh, after. Wait, was that an after?
No, I don't think so.
No, that was on. That was on. I think that ties up the round, no key. I don't know. We might have to rewatch that. Damn, what a fight. Yeah, I think that was on Bell, though.
Bro, Apollo just needs to get better at throwing his power, because if he just timed a little more, bro, it would.
Yeah, I don't know why he threw that power, bro.
It was pure chicken for Apollo for a knockdown.
All right, here we go. Round number 8. Apollo adding pressure to Axel. This has been the entire game plan of Apollo, just adding pressure to Axel. He knows he can't handle it, but Apollo starts gassing out, and that's when Axel starts outboxing him. Just like, ooh, but good shots from Axel though. He's now on the front foot, pressuring Apollo. A good pivot to the back.
Or draw around, but Axel might have taken.
Ooh, Axel lands a shot there at the end, which gives him the round ultimately. This has been a great fight. Don't get me started with the, Apollo slander.
Yeah, we're 1 round out from the championship rounds. Both fighters, I think Apollo needs a knockdown to, because if Apollo doesn't get knocked down, then he will lose his 100% knockdown ratio in his fights.
Ooh, but Apollo's gassing out way too much here, and it's we're barely 8 seconds into the round, and Apollo's already halfway into his stamina.
Hey. Apollo.
Ooh, good timing from
now,
Axel.
but Apollo I think is trying to just.
Oh,
nice.
good shots from Apollo. That might be an Apollo round. Oh yeah, that's an Apollo round, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, good timing from the Jamaican at the end.
Nah, that was amazing from Apollo. He uses IQ there.
Good compose.
Beautiful.
He was very composed there to not panic dodge like he usually does. So, fair play to Apollo. Who the fuck is this? No, we're not tipping you. All right, here we go. Round number 10. We're going to the championship rounds, and I think this is a very tight fight. Both of these fighters are going to want a knockdown here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh, but Axel already pressuring Apollo. And Apollo with a good 1-2 going straight to the hatch of Axel Marchini. Good bait from Apollo. He's starting to... Oh! Damn! 10 seconds left, and Apollo...
Axel's gassing, though.
Apollo's adding pressure to Axel Marchini. Oh, good shots from Apollo!
Go power!
Damn, that's an after, bro. That's an after. All right, I still think that's an Axel round, but this fight is very, very close.
Apollo needs to get knocked down, bro.
No, yeah, he has to. I think with a knockdown, he low-key takes the lead here. But these have been very close rounds. But here we go, round number 11. We are minutes away from seeing a freshly crowned welterweight champion. Something we haven't seen in a minute here.
Apollo needs to get knocked down. He needs
to
stop gassing out, bro.
Yeah, Apollo's just gassing out. Oh, Axel's on the front foot now. He wants to hurt Apollo, and Apollo looks a little bit hurt here. He's in a world of trouble here. And round number 11. Oh, big power punch. Oh, big power punch from both fighters. Oh, that's an Apollo round.
That's an Apollo round.
That's an Apollo round, ladies and gentlemen. All right, well, good thing we have very good judges here. So if it wasn't Apollo round, we could go and rewatch that. I don't know how the judges' scorecards are. Sorry, but I'm sure they're very, very close. This has been a good fight. I think Apollo's gonna want to take this last round though, for sure, just to tighten up the scorecards a little bit more, because they might be a little bit too close. But here we go, round number 12. Both fighters touch up, and a good back pivot from Apollo.
Apollo needs to go now, bro.
Gassing out. Ooh, good shots from Apollo though. He's gassing out, so Apollo's gassing out. If Axel takes the round, he for sure wins the fight. There's no doubt about it. But this was a good performance from both fighters. But
Apollo has Axel gas though.
This has been straight war, ladies and gentlemen. Apollo's gassed. He is running for his life right now. Oh, that's gonna be that's an Axel round. All right, well, great fight, ladies and great fight, gentlemen.
Well,
middle.
That was a very controversial round, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, if fighters want to rescore, we can rescore this.
Yeah.
But I know there was a lot of times where Apollo could have definitely used his IQ. There was like 3 rounds where he could have just backed up and taken the round. But hey, fair play to these fighters. Here we go. Axel Marchini crying, supplicating to please. He wants to become champion here in Row Room. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. After 12 rounds of war here in the Rhine Center in Rhode Island, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score this contest 115 to 114. To your winner by unanimous decision. And the new WBA welterweight world champion, Axel Marchini. Wow. Apollo, he's yet so close, but yet so far. All right, Vitor, take a picture of Axel, please,
All right.
with his belt. Damn, bro, that was a crazy fight. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't run it back, but I'm definitely gonna take a closer look at these rounds.
Yeah.
But all right. So, does he want an interview? Raise your hand if you want an interview, Axel. All right, bro. Stand still. We're taking a picture of you. All right, you want an interview? All right, I invited you to come up to speak on stage. Bro, get this. All right, bro. Hold up, don't worry about this. Don't worry, I got him. Thank you. All right. All right, no, not on stage. All right, well, I guess not on stage. But Axel, this was a hard fight for you. What do you think about your performance tonight? He says, I feel like I could have done better. Okay. You know, there's a lot of contenders here in the welterweight division in Row Room. Is there any certain, you know, specific name you'd want to take on? There's names like Charlie Moten, Rocco Spence Jr., Mohammed Abdullah. You know, maybe even the winner of tonight's main event. What are you thinking right now, Axel? You say, to be honest, Rocco. All right, well, Rocco Spence Jr. has a call out here. Thank you for your time, Axel. Please reset. All right, well, we'll be heading into the main event, you know, between Jaime Cruz and Tito Trinidad. A very overlooked fight, to say the least, because not a lot of people were expecting the Rocco to pull out like this, but Tito comes in on short notice, looking to make a statement. The prospects given the opportunity to shine. We'll be back after this advertisement break, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm a ping to join main event if that's fine. Shit, I'm kind of scared to ping. Do I ping or not?
Yeah.
All right. All right, well, we are getting everything set up here for the main event, ladies and gentlemen. We are seconds away from starting this main event. Any predictions here, Vitor, as we're going into the main event? What do you think Jaime Cruz needs to do to defeat the prospect, Tito Trinidad? Yeah, I agree.
What?
Bro, listen, ignore Jaden, bro.
Jaden who?
That one guy who's the one you banned.
Oh, yeah. Fuck him.
All right, well, here we go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let me get Tito's walkout song.
Wait, who the fuck? Who is this?
All right. I will do
Come on.
introductions. Ace, who's your person for main event? Who do you have winning the main event?
You know, give me the underdog, Jaime Cruz, somehow pulling it off. I don't think he'll pull it off, but hey, if he does it, come on. Let's believe in the underdogs for once here at Row Room. I think Jaime Cruz has what it takes to do. All right, coming out first, Tito Trinidad.
Ahora sí. me gusta ver con la sabrosura con que esa morena mueve la cintura. A mí me gusta ver con la sabrosura con que esa morena mueve la cintura. Y a mí me gusta ver su delicadeza, una mano en la cintura y otra en la cabeza. A mí me gusta ver su delicadeza, una mano en la cintura y otra en la cabeza. Cuando llega el
Next.
All right, walking out next, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, the IBO champion of the world. Please welcome Jaime Cruz.
Si tu cuerpo me pide un deseo,
Damas y caballeros,
te lo calmo cuando hoy perreo.
la gerencia.
Y de repente recuerdo lo viejo, todo el mundo pegado, la disco y lo traigo. Mira bien pegado,
Yeah.
ahora es que es pa' la pared.
Los líderes.
Ponle dembow, pam, 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 ahora es. Si tu cuerpo me pide un deseo, te lo calmo cuando hoy perreo. Y de repente recuerdo lo viejo, todo el mundo pegado, la disco y lo traigo. Mírala bien pegado.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we
All
go,
right.
fighters.
I'll do intros. All right.
right.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live for the main event of the evening. 12 rounds for the WBC interim and IBO World Welterweight Championship. Introducing to you first, live from the Ryan Center in Rhode Island for Row Room on Netflix pay-per-view. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, tonight stepping into the ring, the blue shorts, tan trim. Tonight he stands at 5 feet 8 inches tall, holding a perfect professional record. 7 victories with 0 defeats and 0 draws, with 5 wins come by way of knockouts, fighting out of Puerto Rico, presenting the pride of Puerto Rico, Tito Trinidad. And introducing to you his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight, stepping into the ring, the black shorts with gray and white trim. He stands tonight 5 feet 6 inches tall. His record stands 10 victories, 3 defeats, with 2 draws and 4 knockouts to his name. Fighting out of Guadalajara, Mexico, presenting the reigning, defending IBO World Welterweight Champion, the pride of Mexico, Jaime Cruz.
All right,
And
here we
referee in
go.
charge, Vitor Boatan Pereira.
All right,
Middle.
we're seconds away. You know, this was a very speculated main event. You know, it's exciting because they're both mobile players, and you know, it's gonna be equal. Hopefully, we gotta see. It's gonna be a Mexican versus Puerto Rico rivalry. Nonetheless, a very exciting matchup. Here we go, live on Row Room Netflix pay-per-view. All right, I guess we're gonna be on a time crunch for this fight too, but it works in my favor because I have to go watch Maddox. All right, get off. Here we go, round number 1. Ooh, right away, Tito. Trying to set the pace.
Oh, Tito's
Oh,
getting caught
good
here,
shots. Good shot from Jaime Cruz, though. Good 1-2 from Jaime Cruz on the front foot. It looks like Oh, no, but Tito's timing him now. Good movement from Tito. A very good way to use the shape of the boxing ring. But oh, and Tito tees off on Jaime in the last few seconds. And that's going to be a Tito round.
The pride of Puerto Rico and the pride of Mexico clashing it out in Rhode Island unexpectedly.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Rocco, the Rhode Islandian, he was supposed to be fighting. But, hey, this is a good fight so far. They're both clashing. And they're both giving us something to look forward to for these 12 rounds. But, you know, Tito taking for sure the lead. Right. Oh, but Tito's gassed out. And Jaime Cruz has an opening here in round number 2. And he could take this round very well if he times his shots. This could be a 10-8, ladies and gentlemen. And Tito is in trouble. Very good round for Jaime Cruz.
Good round for the IBO champion.
Bro, this dumbass dude. Yo, I'm gonna kick this bloney dude out because Jaime hit him. I'm gonna kick him out.
Okay.
Here you go, round number 3. Little bit of problems there. Jaime, he got his hand stuck to the rope because one of the cornermen from Tito, we don't like cheating here in row room, so I had to ban him. But you know, Tito in the front and the back foot, sorry.
Oh, but they look equal here. Jaime, Tito was just uphand a little bit with their health.
Ooh, good shots from Tito.
Jaime.
Oh, good timing from Jaime
guard.
Cruz though. Oh, damn.
Oh.
Good 1-2 from. Oh, a missed power. Oh, another
Jaime takes
That's
the
a
round.
Jaime round. Jaime takes the round, ladies and gentlemen. What
clutch.
a round.
The clutch from Jaime Cruz. This shows his championship experience and why he is the IBO world champion.
Wow, that was beautiful. A good 1-2, then he pivots to the back. That was a very good tactic from Jaime, sorry, I think he was already kind of smelling the power punch coming from Tito. But in my unofficial scorecards, I have Jaime up by 1 round. Good shots from Jaime Cruz. Ladies and gentlemen, Tito looks a little bit shell-shocked here. He wasn't expecting this type of pressure from the Mexican. But as we all know, Mexicans are known to come and fight and brawl it out here. But so far, this is a Jaime round once again. All he has to do is back up and take the round. And that's going to be a Jaime round, ladies and gentlemen. Another Jaime Cruz round.
Tito's not looking the best here.
Yeah, he's up quite a bit now. But here we go, round number 5.
That's still a Jaime round, right?
Yeah, that's Jaime's round. Jaime, you know, he's a big underdog. No one was expecting him to come out there and brawl the way he's brawling with Tito. Tito's a former Showtime champion, and, you know, he should have more experience, but it looks like Jaime is doing a little bit better here, but Tito,
yeah,
Tito's trying to catch his
Tito's doing much better here.
Ooh, good shots from Tito, though. Jaime might be in a little bit of trouble. Ooh, good round for Tito. The Puerto Rican takes the round. All right, we are going to round number 6 of 12 here, ladies and gentlemen. Halfway. You know, Jaime, I haven't really seen much of him, honestly. I don't even know who he beat to get his IBO title. No disrespect. But hey, I'm really happy he's coming out here and putting on a good performance against Tito. And Jaime is pressuring Tito all day long. This is a good performance from Jaime so far on the front foot. I think Jaime has found his key, and his key is to stay pressuring Tito. Be on the front foot, and you start the pace. But good shots from Jaime here. Now teeing off Tito, and Tito's in trouble here in round number 6, ladies and gentlemen. Jaime Cruz, the
knockdown.
Mexican. Oh! Damn! He just went down. Tito goes down. What an uppercut. Oh, my goodness. What a shot from Jaime Cruz. A beautifully timed Jaime Cruz uppercut right on bell. No, that was on bell, bro. That was on bell. That was perfect. That was on 3rd bell. Damn, that was crazy. But here we go, round number 7. And Sunken Topuria says he'll rewatch it. I think that was on though. Jaime proving a lot of people wrong, and this is exactly why we love the underdogs here, the underdog story here in Row Room. Tito, who was coming off a great win against Dion Foreman, it looks like he's a little bit gun shy here, going into the 8th round. Sorry, 7th. Oh, and Jaime again, he's gassing out Tito, and Tito might be in trouble. Good timing from Tito though in his dodging. Oh damn. Damn, that's a very close round. Wait, that might be a draw.
That's a draw round.
That deadass might be a draw.
Oh, never mind. It's Tito's round.
All right.
Called by our
administrator, Sunken Topuria.
yeah, the #1 pound fighter in the world.
All right, here we go. Round number 8. Ooh, good shots from Jaime Cruz. The long guard. Ooh, good 1-2 from Jaime Cruz in the inside. It goes down the hatch for Tito, and Tito looks a little bit shell-shocked here in round number 8, and Tito adding pressure. But Jaime, very well defense there. Ooh, that's gonna be a Tito round. Yeah, I would just back up if I'm Jaime. Yeah, that's a Tito round.
This is a very competitive fight so far.
Yeah, I'm surprised. This is a very fast-paced fight in the welterweight division. Ooh, Tito starting off quick there against Jaime. The long guard seems to be working out a little bit for Jaime, but looks like Tito's getting the better hits this round. Although Tito seems to be gassing out. Ooh, good shots from Jaime. I don't think it's gonna be enough to win him the round, but yeah, that's a Tito round.
Jaime's fading a little bit here. Tito's coming back.
He's starting to gas out a little bit. He started off very, very well, but it seems like he's starting to get a little bit fatigued on the legs, and that's something we see a lot with these fighters. They start off insanely quick, but they get fatigued on the legs, and we can't blame them. They're athletes. But here we go, round number 10. Championship round, ladies and gentlemen. Jaime
And they're
Tito's
complaining about lag, honestly, because we only have 5 people left, and that's basically literally only them.
Yeah, and we have
The
very
only
good
person
team here.
that shouldn't be here is Dynamite. So Jaime is fading, bro. This is sad to watch.
Oh my
Right.
gosh, Tito's starting to get the hang of oh, Tito might actually drop Jaime. Jaime's in trouble here, ladies and gentlemen. He needs to back up. Oh, from Tito, and Jaime doesn't back up. It's the Mexican spirit coming into him, but he needs to back up. Oh, a very, very close round. A very close round for Tito to drop Jaime. And it looks like Jaime is starting to fade away quickly, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Jaime needs a knockdown, bro.
I mean, he needs a knockdown to seal the fight. With the knockdown, he wins it, but oh my gosh. Ooh, Tito, big 1-2 coming down to the hatch of Jaime. And whoa, big combination from Tito Trinidad. Jaime looks to be gassing out here in the final rounds. How can you let this opportunity go? But he is still going forward. I'm sure he has a power punch too.
The Mexican spirit's going in now.
Oh, good shots from Jaime. Oh, shit. Oh, and Tito is gassed out. Oh, that's a Tito round again. Damn. Oh my goodness. Well, we're going
now.
Yeah, we're going into the last round, and it's a close fight. Tito's gonna. Both of these fighters need to win the round. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful fight. Thank you all. But here we go, round number 12, ladies and gentlemen. This has been nothing but straight war in the welterweight division. Oh, good shots from Tito right away.
Tito's
pivots.
timing is looking good.
Oh, a good left hook from Tito. And Jaime looks a little bit shell-shocked here. It looks like he did a lot way too early. And he might actually go down here. 15 seconds left. And Tito, he wants a Hail Mary, ladies and gentlemen. But they're brawling it out here in the middle of the ring. And Jaime has a lot of stamina left. Oh, and Tito might be in trouble. Tito's actually in trouble. Jaime just needs to back up. And that's the end of the fight, ladies and gentlemen. What a war. Oh my gosh, I think Jaime Cruz just clutched it up in the last round, ladies and gentlemen. He was seconds from losing it. But I think that sets the scores. But here we go. Both fighters go to the middle. Oh shit, Maddox is fighting, bro. We need to hurry this shit up. Maddox is fighting. Please, please, please. Yo, fucking no interview, bro. Maddox is fighting. All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. They score it 114 to 114, a majority draw. Nah. I'm gonna go watch Maddox fight. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for pulling up today for the Road Room on Netflix.